Good morning. It's Mike, and I just want to sort of go through a day of my life as a diabetic. Well, I'm not only a diabetic, but I'm a excuse me, type 1 brittle diabetic. And I've noticed a lot of people saying things about their diabetes, but I want to take it from someone who's a brittle, and we're going to sort of do a day-to-day look at what goes into taking care of me every single day. So the first thing we're going to do is, since I just woke up, is we're going to do, just getting my supplies here, a blood sugar. And we use this device called a glucometer. Now, when we do a glucometer, it is our hope that a normal blood sugar is between 3 and 8, give or take. But we use one of these little strips. We slide it in, and our glucometer turns on. I take a finger poker, which I put a new lancet in, and I poke my finger, get a sample of blood, put it in, and I'm 8.8. Pretty good. For me, that's excellent. So now, what do we do? Well, I know I'm going to have breakfast, and I'm going to take 60 units of carbs. So this is another device I have. This is called an insulin pump, and it delivers insulin to me throughout the day and every time I eat. So, right now, if I turn it on, I have to calibrate it, which I just did, which is sort of like setting your watch. And now, so I'm typing my carbs, and with my blood sugar of 8.8, it's saying I take 3 units of insulin. So I press act, and I have to split my insulin. And this is because they figure right now that I've been getting too much insulin all at once. So it's now at 50-50, so I press act, and I have to set the amount of time. So we're doing, and now it's starting to work there. So I'll do this at lunch and at dinner. And then I usually try to go for at least a walk or get outside. We'll see how it's going. Right now it's pretty wet. Nico, a neighbor of mine, just got in, or just brought Nico back from his walk. But we'll see how well Nico does in his daily job. But all in all, I have to do this at least 4 times a day. At least I don't have to do insulin injections anymore. So I'll be back at lunch, and we'll do this all over. I'm 8.8, 3 units of insulin. Good start to the day. In a moment, I'll have breakfast. Probably an egg sandwich. But we have to get Mr. Nico dry. Talk to you later. Hey, it's noon, and rain is falling. Can't really go out because there's flooding and all sorts of fun stuff out there. But I can do my blood sugar, and we'll see where we are now. So for what was a normal morning, we're going to take and see where I get to now. And the magic numbers, I'm 2.4. Yay. So, I guess being 2.4, I'm sort of in low blood sugar. So we'll do our 2.4. And I guess I'll be having 80 carbs. And we'll see how much I will have to take. So, 1.6 units of carbs. So now we'll go into the kitchen. Hi, it's Mike back. We're going to do a follow-up to lunchtime, and we're going to see how much my blood sugar has increased. And if it's not over 6, then I'm going to have something more to eat. And the winning number is 5.7. So, just with my history, I'm going to have to go have something more to eat to increase my blood sugar. I don't like eating all day, but I guess I'm going to have to. So we'll be back for our dinner blood sugar, and then, yeah, 3/4 of our day will be done. Yippee. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Bye now. Okay, it's Mike again, and it's dinner time. It's got dark out. Dinner's cooking, so I did my blood sugar. It's actually okay. It's 9.9. It's higher, but it's okay. So I calibrated, and now we're going to go to bolus for my dinner. So I've calculated that I'm going to have about 84 carbs. Oops, a little over. I don't know if you can see that, but 84 carbs. So that gave about 3.3 units of insulin. So been pretty good day. Sure. The day I choose to do my diabetic talk for life in a type 1 diabetic. But I think I'm going to start doing more talks about being a diabetic. And maybe not being a diabetic, but a brittle diabetic. It's a lot harder to live with. But we'll deal with it. Anyway, I'll do my last thing before bed. I have my pills to take for high blood pressure and other things that take care of my kidneys and such. Because diabetes does affect the kidneys. So, we'll talk to you again. See you later. Bye now. Okay. Well, that was an exciting day. Just sort of an introduction to living with diabetes. A lot of people say because of my size and, if you lost the weight, well, I can't argue that losing the weight could not help, losing the weight would help. But type 1, it's hard to lose the weight. Taking insulin, it just sort of stores. And for some reason, I keep having problems with the insulin I take in, and they think it's kind of like a little sponge, letting it go at weird times. They can never come up with a solution. So I'm just kind of diary and taking a look. So I just did a blood sugar, and I am 7.3, which is out of my, I don't have to treat, but I am going to treat because during the night I can go low. And I don't want the ambulance here again. But, I'm going to start posting every time something new comes, like when I go to doctor appointments or whatever, just as sort of a log. So, that's my diabetic day. Soon I'll maybe find a way to get a lamp sort of up and over there to get better lighting, but we'll see. I'm not in my chair right now, and I'm in my chair because of neuropathy. So have a great day, and I look forward to sharing this journey with you. Talk to you later. Bye now.